Welcome to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and I'm going to start this video with a little bit of an apology in the sense that I'm recording this virtually straight after the previous video, although I did have a break where I actually played through the winter, which is my original intention, because I can't do much more until I've got this steel mill finished. And you can see I still need another 35 tons of steel, and my money's kind of sticking around 175. And during that period when I was building things up, I did build a theatre, and the other thing I also did is I've now put this road crew on auto detect roads so that they could get out and build all the available roads. And you can see they pushed through here. One problem I did have was here, in the sense that the road crew picked this up, but they don't actually have the open hole trucks to deliver the prefabs to here. So hopefully what's going to happen is that my road crew will slowly work their way over here. I've also tarmacked all the way through here. I've also over here scheduled another grain silo. I'm not too sure if I'm actually going to need it, because in some ways it's a little bit in the wrong place for what I want to do in this video. And we are still out sowing at the moment, and things are looking pretty good. I mean, the crop situation is getting a little bit low. I think I've still got some out there, so we should get through to the summer. So that's the current situation. But, and there's quite a big but, if I come into economy, if I show you imports, we are now starting to import a lot of meat, and I'm really going to need to do something about that. And that's what I want to address in this part. And I've had a good look around the map trying to find where I could build a meat production area. And I've kind of settled on this corner here. And I'm not totally sure if I can get this in. What I'm thinking is that I can use this warehouse to receive the crops. And then what we'll do is we'll build through here. A little bit worried about whether the pollution will spread this far, but you never know. Anyway, let's just get down to it. And of course, to produce meat, we need a livestock farm, a livestock haul range, which is effectively a storage area, a slaughterhouse, and of course we need meat storage. And what I would like to do is maybe hook up to... I mean, placing these buildings is going to be a little bit tricky. I was half thinking about that, so that I can put that in there, but if we do that, we're going to need a fork truck to do the deliveries. If we do this, we get automatic deliveries. I think what I'd like to do is stretch that battery link as far over as possible to get it away from the residences. We've got power there. I think we can get that in there. That would give me the actual livestock farm, and we should be able to... I mean, I'm very tempted to do it that way actually. Just put that in there. Can I get a footpath or anything like that in as well? So like that, and across to there, maybe across to there like that. So we've now got the livestock farm in. What we've got to do now is put in the livestock range. This is where you actually store the livestock that are being produced, and that's actually within range of the... So I think we could get... Maybe we'll just tilt that a little bit. Now, as far as I know, the livestock range doesn't actually produce any pollution though, does it? So maybe if I put this out like that, but then that's in the wrong direction. Now I think we'll go that way. We'll just hook you up like that. And of course we need the slaughterhouse, which needs to come off here. I wonder if I could put the slaughterhouse here. And what we might get then is a footpath link to the fire station, so residents may walk here. And I mean, I would have thought the slaughterhouse wouldn't produce that much pollution. Was it 6.9 tons of pollution per year? Let me just check something. Let me just come in here. Where's my asphalt plant? Now this produces 7 tons, so I think we could probably get away with the slaughterhouse about here. Maybe a little bit closer. Say like that. And then of course what we're going to need is meat storage. Now I am half toying with the idea of maybe connecting that up directly to that warehouse, but I wonder whether it's going to be really worth the effort. I mean, because eventually I'm going to have to put a shop over here. I don't think I will connect it up directly. I think we'll just put this in like that. Okay, so we've now got the roads in, and I think we take this road out to about there, and then we just took you to that junction there. So the idea is that what will happen is we will import the crops to here, produce the livestock, then store the livestock here, then slaughter them, and then store that, and then we'll be able to supply meat to the area here. The real problem is going to be where we're going to get the crops from, because I'm really pushing it with my farms over here, and I don't think I can get anything else there. So just wondering, is there anywhere I can put in a small farm or something like that? I mean, over here. I mean, what could how many crop fields could I put in here? Virtually nothing, isn't it? We could get 2 fields in here, possibly 3 medium fields here. Don't think that's going to be worth the effort, to be honest. I mean, I've got the mod for the small farm. Let me just see if I can find it. I mean, we got a small farm here, which we could hook up. And I mean, we could literally tuck that in the corner next to the grain silo, and we could just run a very small farm here that would provide some crops to that area there. I wonder if that would be worth a go. I mean, say for example I put a grain silo really in tight there. This is very much speculative building now, and we'll put a little just alongside like that. Because of course farms don't need workers, and then what we might be able to do is just get some fields in here. Let me just see if I can do this. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Certainly don't want big fields. Maybe. I mean, we could put a whole row of small fields in here. Maybe we could put these flat terrain. So say we put a small field in, medium field there, and then can we get a small and maybe a small field just there. I think this might work. I mean, it won't provide all the crops we need, but it might subsidize it at very low cost. And then if we can get some more fields over here. I want a big field. I want a just come on. You are flashing green. I'll put it this way round. Yeah, look at that. We can just get a small field in there. Oops. Right, just build that in. And then it is possible that I might be able to get another. I mean, I've got absolutely no idea how much. But we can just get a small field in there. Yeah, I think that will work. Wow, These guys are really on the case at the moment. They're doing really well here. Let's just get some footpaths in here. I think we'll connect you up there. I can't get a footpath through here. No, I can't get a footpath out there. We've got a footpath connection there. That'd be okay. We're going to have to assign this to the Drayton Road crew. That is just assign all these while I'm thinking about it. Actually, I just had a thought. Let me just go over to the Drayton Road crew. Where is it? Factory connections. Auto detect, please. How's my steel mill going? Right, we're down to the last 10 tons, so we could be in business here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to assign you. No construction office. Okay. Why can't you? Okay, we do it now. I think if we can get these assigned and built first, because so that this will be ready for the winter. So I think that would be the first priority, is getting this built. And I think what we'll be able to do then is get these fields sewn up ready for the next winter cycle. The other thing I think I would like to do is actually get a small distribution in here as well. Let me just see. Distribution office. Let me just squeeze you in. Yep, just squeeze you in as well. And what you'll be doing, your job will be to actually collect the crops. Yep. Hello. So we'll just get this underway, and we have our steel mill finished. Okay. Right, now comes the fun bit. What I can do is this distribution office, you collect things. So what we're going to do is add new connection. And what that will do is these guys will now go out with their dumpers and start to fill this up with what's it? Coal. Sorry, frame faded a little bit. I think I've got an open hole sat around doing nothing here. We're gonna need dumpers, aren't we? Bring the you've got no dumpers and you've got a little bit of space. So what we can do now is, right, we got the money, so I'm going to buy a couple of dumpers here because I don't want to mix the coal deliveries with the iron deliveries. So, I mean, I don't think I've got any dumpers laying around doing nothing. I've got a cement truck over there. What we're going to do is we've got money, so I'm going to buy a couple of dump trucks, 9 tons. I want something that's got a lot of carry capacity. Okay, I'm going to get 2 of those. Your job is to pick up iron there, and what you're going to do is deliver that to the steel mill. You're going to unload iron. What's the 150 tons? Okay. What was it? What happened there? Oh, it's this one, isn't it? Sorry about that. I think we'll go for 30% at the moment, which is probably enough just to keep things going. And once this production starts running, so what we'll do then is we'll then move the construction sites onto here. Just need to keep an eye on this little bit of road over here, because although I've got auto detect on, I haven't got the road crew. So get this bridge built, I need to manually assign the so they deliver the concrete and the prefabs. So how are we doing? So we're looking good. The money's holding up quite nicely. Okay. Got that silo there. Have a look over here. See how. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit backed up at the moment. I think we're gonna stop you. I don't really need you at the moment. You're the icing on the cake for later on. The other thing I need to do is, yeah, my road crew here has run out of jobs. I've been working my way through here, so I think I'll just keep going with this area here. Oh, okay, we'll just assign you there. In fact, I think what we'll do is we're actually, I think, alright, we're just going to pause the game. And what we're going to do now is put auto detect on for you. And I don't want all that. Go away. I only want you to detect roads and just roads. Nothing else. It actually says footpaths there as well. So I think what we'll do is just put you on roads and footpaths. Okay, the game's found. Seems I've got a whole series of unfinished footpaths around here somewhere within 1,000 meters. It's possible that they have picked up unfinished footpaths over here, but we'll be okay. Right, steel mill, are you getting deliveries? Probably the issue is going to be they're probably queuing up trying to get to the customs shed. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Let's have a look. Where are my dumper trucks? Okay, we got the first. Just going to go this way. I think what I am going to do is move these guys onto steel. I'm going to put you onto there. I know it may slow down the production a little bit. The secondary crew here can get the still work with the imported steel for the moment. And then what we'll do is we'll drive this construction office and move forward. In fact, I think I'd like to assign you to there. So effectively you become self-building. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of steel. Are you actually producing any steel? Oh, yep. So that we've actually got a truck here picking up the steel exactly as I go. So, wow. Okay, we're now in business. I'm really happy about that. What jobs have you got? You've got the small farm, an unfinished road, and you've got a block of flats. Wasn't aware that I was building a block of flats. Although the population pressure here is really building up now. I'll show you here. See, the population is really just going completely through the roof at the moment. I think 38 workers there and 14 workers there. The other thing we're going to need to do is try and get in this conveyor belt system as well. What's the steel situation for here? 40 tons of steel. I think we'll assign you to the expansion contractor as well. Let's just let that money keep building up. How are we doing? So the grain solo's going along quite quickly. So we're doing that. How's the happiness situation here? Happiness situation is really good. Just want a quick check. Yeah, this meat is becoming a real problem, so I do need to fix it. But at the same time, I don't really want to start producing this, building these factories until I've got some way of the crops, because I can't put any more trucks down into the customs office over here. Look at this. I've got a little bit of a queue here. I think if I can get the meat trucks out, that will be in the 2 more trucks that don't have to go there. You get some crop production going here. We'll be really good. We'll be okay. Don't worry. Things will be moving along quite nicely. Okay, gas station. Actually, I haven't checked my fuel situation at the moment, because again, the problem is that my trucks have been delayed at the border, but we do have our reserve fuel here, which I'm really glad that I kept. What's the... Yeah, so you're out. So you're out. So we're in June and we're no longer got any crops. I did add a new field here just to try and keep the process going. In fact, I think what I need to assign you to that one as well. Yeah, we will come back and finish that silo eventually. I mean, if push comes to shove, we can actually send some crops up to here, or to the farm here. So let me just keep an eye on things. How's the... Okay. So we need prefabs and asphalt here. I really would like to get my rail construction going as well, but to do that we're going to need to get at least the coal being delivered automatically. The other problem I've also got is that I can't really get this automated until this is finished. So the other thing we're going to need to do is build this. So I think we're going to have to sign, because at the moment, if I show you, if I put, where's the power connector? So we've got power to there. So what we're going to need to do is put some power into, say, about here. Maybe about here. Maybe we can put this in while I'm thinking about it. Whoops, I can't build because of infrastructure. I'd like to build it there, but right, let's just go to mods. Let me just find the power substations. I think we can get that tucked in there, and then we can just hook out a gravel road to there. And of course we're going to need a lot of power here, so what we're going to do is, whoops, don't want that. I think we can hook off here, so to about there. Okay, we're going to have to come to about there and hook you up to there. And what that will mean is we will have power for the conveyor belts through here, and also we will be able to power this in the long term. Right, this is finished. You're building that. Okay, what we got here? Need 1.5 tons of steel. It's like you might have just delivered some steel up to here. You need 12 tons of steel. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign my this road crew to it as well. we're going to get both our crews working on this. I think I need it so that we can get this built. Right, we've now got this built. So I have a lot of money. So all we've got really is space for possibly, I think what we could go here is 3 and 3. So I'm going to be back to right, what's the best combine and get a tractor in there, and we'll put a second tractor in there. And what I'll do is if I can find a vehicle depot, is we will start rotating these to begin with. Maybe this farm is a bit too small for 1, 2, 3. I don't know. They should be able to do it. We need to get that built, or not necessarily just at the moment, because we're only in June and we only need this for summer effectively June next year. So we've got a year to build that. Right. So what are you guys working on at the moment now? Right, so you're working on the high voltage wires, the conveyor, and probably everything is now being held up by the need for steel. But at the same time, I don't really want to import any more steel unless I have to. What are you building? You've got the grain storage here and the unfinished road. Okay. You're working on this area here. My money is getting very low. Let's have a look. I think we're just going to have to grind this out for the moment. I mean, I can't think of anything else I can need to do at the moment for this. Maybe we can start to do the groundworks for this. And we'll start building in this way. How's the population at the moment? So I've got my new block and it's filling up incredibly quickly. And I've also got my new technical university here, which is making quite a big contribution. Just keep an eye on you. Yeah, nearly there. And this will catch up eventually. Yeah, everything is steel now. I mean, if I had more money, I would. Where's my money going? Imports. Last month. So steel was still a big factor. Electronics, meat is becoming one of the bigger factors as well. Power, bricks, clothes, bitumen. Yeah, you've got 11 tons of steel in here. And you're the only one. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do is break this link here. We're going to stop importing steel. We'll just leave those. Okay, there's a little bit of. Where did my trucks go? had 2 trucks there. Where have they gone? Why are you suddenly... that is weird. Okay, cancel. You go to there. You go to there. Where are you? Okay, you're just exporting fuel. That gives me 2 spare covered holes. I've got a spare cement truck there that's been doing absolutely nothing. Okay, we're just gonna have to grind this out now, guys, and see how things can go. I just need to stop importing steel. You've got a whole series of jobs and they're all probably waiting for steel. But that's just going to have to be the fact of life, to be honest. Right, we've got the grain silo here finished. We got that there. The money's building up a little bit. I think what I could do is put in a small vehicle depot here. Let me just find them. Where's it? 14 spot, 28 spot. I think if we just drop you in about there. Can't do it and build due to infrastructure. The cheating game, you're misleading me. Build that there. Okay. I mean, that's reasonably close enough. What I can do then is, if I need to, I can move these around a little bit. Okay. Well, the construction crew's doing pretty well. Laying bricks. Okay. Okay, we got a little bit more steel being produced. I think it'd be good to get this open storage finished, so then I got an idea of what steel I've got available. Although, to be honest, at the moment, every ton of steel I'm going to produce here is going to be used for construction, whether I like it or not. Yeah, need steel. So what we're going to have to do is just let the game catch up for the moment. Why have I got bricks in here? Okay, we've got a little bit of steel here. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to flip you back onto. Just going to flip you back onto there for the steel and bricks. Don't want to waste that steel. If we got 11 tons of steel in here, I want that all picked up and taken away. In fact, we got a tiny little bit of brick there, but right, that's, yeah, certainly don't want to waste that steel. Oops. Save game just gone through. That should probably give me enough to get this job finished. Okay, that's all the steel out of there. Right, these guys should be able to finish this. So I've got the components. we'll just let this build. There's no point assigning the construction office to here, then to move it to there. Right, we're getting a little bit of steel coming this way. Right, this is finished. Right, where's the other construction office? Okay. Where are you? So we've now got that there. I don't really want to work on the mechanical components. What I would like to do is get these conveyors in so that these dump trucks can... I think what we are going to do is push the iron ore a little bit now. So that's connected, that's connected. Just check this. You've got absolutely no jobs at all at the moment. Right, this is built. No, that's not built. What am I on about? Wrong one. What doesn't have that much steel? Which I think is really wishful thinking. Right, you've got 3.5 tons of steel, so I think what we can do is just build that meat storage. And maybe we'll assign this as well. I mean, this is only 3.8 tons of steel. So we'll give this crew up here the lightweight jobs. How are you going? You've still got an unfinished road here. I think what we can do is just keep pushing the asphalt through here. And we've got a few footpaths that could probably do with filling in as well. Let's make it even better for our residents here. We really need to get some trees and stuff in as well. Okay, how's the road bridge over here? Both road crews have picked up the thing, but the trouble is they don't neither of them have the ability to deliver kind of what do you need? Do you actually need prefabs? Just look at this one. You need prefabs. I think maybe I can add. I mean, the money's building up now because we've started to break free from the yoke of the. Let's see. I mean, you're completely full, so and the bridge is an exception, so I can't really see the point of doing anything like that. I'm not sure why you've been assigned to the warehouse, but that's and we got the money. I wouldn't mind adding another dump truck to this area. Because we've got to keep the coal supply going here along with the steel supply. I mean, this has got to be the driver for what we're doing. Right, let's just check my economy. About 116,000, and you probably find that during this period, no steel imports. Look at that. Yes, that's what I want. I can get rid of these meat imports as well. And then we can work on mechanical components and some of the other items here. Yeah, so it's just the steel, but I think I'm just going to have to be patient with this now. I think we're going to get another... now, I think 2 tractors should be enough to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. Okay, we should now be moving into harvest time. Yep, we started harvesting. Did I do... Yeah. Oops. Bit of a fail here. Yeah, I should have flipped that over. Get my crews out. How are you guys? I mean, I've got the money. I'm tempted to put another covered hole on this route here. 6 tons, 9.6 tons. Yeah, we'll just... I just really want to get all these crops in, and this crops is going to be pretty key to keeping everything going at the moment. Yeah, look at that, we're getting a bit short on food. I'm getting to source the... Got 36 tons of food there, so that should be okay. How about up here? You're not reporting any food shortages. Yeah, you've got 12 tons. It's going to be a bit tight, but we should be able to get away with it. Right, what have you got? What are you working on now? Conveyor, high voltage, and the livestock farm. Yeah, I think that's all we really need to work on at the moment. Okay, where are you off to? Right, you're delivering to the livestock farm. That's great. That might be the last part, and then we can get this built. And if we can... How's the closed situation? 26 tons. We're doing pretty well at the moment. Looks like we're making progress with the conveyor here as well. Again, the demand is steel, but I mean, steel's always going to be difficult until I can get the iron production up and running here. I'm kind of half tempted to... And this is only 2.5 tons of steel. And we got... But there's no point in really putting the road crew out here. Actually, I just thought if I can... These can work without power from the leveling point of view. So maybe it's time I push this road. I'm just going to add you to the job list. And then what I should be able to do then is get an excavator up here. And what I might be able to do is at the very least plan the road through here, because I don't think I can get a road through here at the moment. I think it would just tell me that. So if I can get a free excavator out here, we can then plan the next expansion this way, which would be great. I'm really looking forward to starting to expand my empire, because we do need that iron coming in. Okay, how are you doing? Yeah, we still need that steel. How's my economy? Okay, what we importing now that's costing me so much money? Electronics. What we exporting? Power, prefabs, fuel, cement and bricks. Okay. How's the food situation? Okay, it was still kind of just hanging in there from a food perspective. My usual traffic jam here is being a pain, but there's not much I can do about it. How's the road crew here? You've got one more unfinished job. Can I get an asphalt road in here? Okay, these guys have worked this far, so I'll just keep pushing that way, that way. And I think we'll just do those as well, and maybe that one. maybe just hook you in there. You guys got any problems? Problems with sports? 15 workers there. We got a kindergarten, 3 citizens meet. Yeah, I know you're without a job, but overall happiness is looking good. Certainly don't want any alcohol in there. We got culture, with the sports looking good. Health is good. How's the schools? Yeah. Okay. You guys are working on the next step in this bridge. I mean, the bridge is looking pretty cool, actually. I like that. So, is that coal? That's coal. Let's get this finished, and we should be looking good. Okay, 196,000. Actually, I wouldn't mind asphalting. Just do you up to there as well. At least we've got this main highway finished now, and this is finished round to here. So that's all connected up. This is coming together. I don't think we've certainly got no more roads, or actually we could probably put a footpath down to there. Can I get a footpath through there and connect? That connects you up to, I know it's only the power there, but maybe I didn't need to build those, but never mind. Okay, how's the okay, our population is becoming overcrowded again. I'm just really worried about this food situation, that we can't supply the meat and the food. I mean, the whole city can implode. I mean, in some ways I need a proper food production plant as well, but at the same time the city's always driving you to make more, put in more accommodation and things like that. Actually, just for the funsies of it. Residential. Where's residential? Residential. How many people live in here? 640. When for the fun of it, should we put this in? When we're in range of power now, so yeah, come on, let's put this in. Just for the fun of it. And we'll just hook that through to there. What I'm thinking is that we might get a shop tucked in just here. I mean, I could always move this away if necessary. We've got a shop there. Probably would need a shop up here, wouldn't we? Or on somewhere about here. I mean, this. Let's see. See, everyone can get to here, but this area, you can see the number of customers is now building up, and so really and truthfully, we do need another, say, a shopping centre would be out on this corner, wouldn't it? Let's have a look at this. Just do a bit of planning. We'd have to put like a small shopping centre on this corner. I mean, it's in range of heat and power. The trouble is we would need a... okay, we're now moving into autumn. I mean, we'd have to give it some form of backup barn or something. Or would we need to? Or could we just go and... yeah, we would need somewhere to deliver to. I mean, we got this, but I think this would be over the top. Actually, let's have a look at the mods. Schools, shopping. Let me see. What would it come under? Gas station, storage, shops. There we are. Wow, what's this then? Actually, that's got a lot of storage in it. I mean, could we put that? It's going to look a little bit out of place. Could we just build that on that corner like that? But the question is, with that road going? No. Okay. Just get rid of you. I think I'd probably put the shop. I'd actually quite like that on this corner, wouldn't I? So we could put it like something like on that corner there, and then we could pick that up like that. Then, oh, that won't come off, but we could take a footpath off like that and connect up to the People's Palace like that. So that could come in like that. Yeah, I like the idea of having this small shop on the corner here, and because it's got quite a lot of storage capacity, we could just deliver directly to it. I think that will work. Anyway, that's again a little bit more long-term planning. How are we doing here? Right, you still need 36 tons of steel. Yeah, 3.5 tons of steel. Let's just see how the harvesting is going. Because we're in September, and you've got that there. We've got 402 there. You've got 400 tons there. You've got 400 tons there. I think what I am going to do as a backup is add you as a unload point. I mean, it's going to mean I'm going to send trucks all the way out here, but I don't want to waste any crops. I mean, hopefully they will be intelligent enough to have a priority, but I want to get every last bit of crops from here. I mean, everything's running a little bit late at the moment. I think what I'm going to have to do is get some more harvesters in here and move the trucks out to this area here. We've got a bit of space here, but we can't do it in this cycle. We'll do it for the next cycle. And what effectively we'll have is we could have say 5 tractors, 5 harvesters, and just 2 trucks, and 2 of these trucks can then move to here, and then we can just kind of allocate these to these fields here. I'm aware that I'm running out of time, so we're just going to have a run around here and just have a quick check. So this is actually being built, so I think we can assign you to you. You can build this here. One thing I do need to check is electronics, because I've been draining out the electronics from this warehouse here. You've got 3 tons left, and this has not been replenished, but what I do have is electronics over here, 5 tons. So what will happen is once those electronics have been used up, we will then move the collection point to here. So we're good. This is just trundling through quite slowly. We've got 248,000, and we've now got this area here. And what I would like to do is start pushing the power lines out that way. And they are doing a little bit of work out here, getting the problems, probably boards and that. Okay. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will carry on trying to get our livestock capability up and running. I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. The next part, we'll carry on trying to get everything up and running, get our meat production going so that we can stop having to import that. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.